I don't operate well with people like that, and that's usually a red flag for me.
Okay, what about something? I'm gonna name some things that I've seen women ignore.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna play a game called Red Flag, Red Flag, No Red Flag. That's our new game. Red Flag, No Red Flag. Jail time.
Depends on.
Told you, go ahead. It's not as easy. I told you, there's some ones that are like.
I'm gonna say no red flag.
No red flag. Okay, so explain though. Like, what is too much? What is just enough? Like what?
Okay, so generally, if I had to pick a yes or no, so I picked no. Obviously, it would depend what the jail time was for.
Right.
Again, as a Black woman, if I'm dating a Black man, I always have some sensitivity to the fact that the judicial system in America does not support, and it's not set up to protect us and to punish us equally as our counterparts, our non-Black counterparts. So I always take that into consideration. Does the person have any remorse for what they've done? You know, was there reform? Did you learn your lesson? So I think all those will play a factor. But if he's like, yeah, I went to jail because I murdered somebody, that would be rough for me. But if it was because I murdered somebody 20 years ago because I used to be in a gang, but now I speak out against gangs and you know what I'm saying? I might be able to forgive it.
How much time is too much time?
Ooh, I think it's more so about how long he's been out versus how much he was in. You know what I'm saying? Because if he like I just got a year ago out of doing a 20-year bid, like, oh man, like, so you're just still getting acclimated to society. Who knows where your head is at? Yeah, but if it was like I was in jail for 10 years, 20 years ago. I might gonna work with that a little bit because you've proven that you can now be a productive member of society as well. Like, okay, you did that, you made your mistake, and but you just got out. That's gonna be a tough one.
So no red flag. Okay, his mom does his laundry.
Oh hell yeah, that's a red flag.
Wait, time out a second. That's a red flag, but I haven't done time is not a red flag. Oh snap! What is going on? What dimension am I living in? All right, go ahead. Explain though. Go ahead. What do you mean?
Because again, it's starting to show mama's boy vibes. Like, I don't think there is anything wrong with a man wanting or having his laundry done for him. Like, I would even appreciate a man that pays a laundry service or a housekeeper over your mom doing your laundry, because then it's just like, how involved is your mother in your life? You know what I'm saying? And am I going to now have to compete with her for space? So that would be my only concern with that. I don't it's nothing wrong with it, but if it's like, my mother lives up the street and she happens to come, it's again, everything's case by case, but it's definitely something that's going to make me be like, and look at a little harder. And it's, again, like the jail time, that's usually one of those things that's not so complex and gray area. Like, if your mom's doing your laundry and you're 45, like there's something going on there.
Okay, all right. So you said red flag. Okay, red flag, no red flag. You're hanging out, Netflix and chill.
Okay.
And his phone gets cut off.
No red flag. But like, why? Okay, just full disclaimer, like, I stay paying my phone bill late, and lately I've been doing better and catching it before it gets cut off. But it never was for lack of funds, just maybe not financial responsibility. Yeah, as financially responsible as I should be. So maybe that's why I don't look at it as bad. It's definitely, all of these things are definitely like, raise the eyebrow real quick. But I don't know if there's something that would necessarily make me be like, oh, no, I can't date him, because like, I like to understand the backstory. Like, what happened? Why your phone got cut off? Hello, what's going on?
Red flag, no red flag. You're dating 2 years.
Okay.
Girl find out he has a son.
Okay. How old is the son?
I'd be 3, 5.
Okay.
You don't know about it. It's before you. You're 2 years in. You didn't know about it. Red flag, no red flag.
He didn't know about it, or I didn't know about it?
No, he knew about it. You didn't know about it.
Oh
He
yeah.
never said nothing.
Oh no, that's a super red flag. Yeah, that might even be a deal breaker. I feel like people that withhold, like the lie by omission, I feel like it's just as bad as a lie if it goes on long enough. It could be like, I could meet you at a pizza parlor and, you make it seem like you like pizza, but then we never visit a pizza parlor again, or we never talk about food again. It doesn't come up. Okay, no big deal, no harm, no foul. But if I meet you at a pizza parlor, I assume you like pizza. I'm making pizza for you every other week. You don't say anything. You're just eating it. Da, da, da. You've withheld that information from me. You're moving like things are all good. You're being deceitful. You're not lying to me about a specific thing, but you're being deceitful, and you're hiding what I think is pertinent information. So,
kind of want to know you got a son in that. All right.
Yeah, and then why are you hiding that? Like, what kind of person is not proud of their seed? Like, you made that. That's your kid. What's the problem?
True. Okay, red flag, no red flag. He tells you he graduated from a university. You come to find out that he was a couple credits short, never graduated. But he votes himself as somebody who graduated.
Red flag. Yeah, again, the lying thing. Like, I don't do well to lies. Same thing with the jail time, because you could lie and say you never been in jail, then I found out you got locked up and I found out you got locked up for like jaywalking or some shit or whatever it was. But if you did time, you know what I'm saying? I would put it this way, a man that lied to me about going to jail, let's say for petty theft or a misdemeanor, or, whatever it was, some little short time, that would hold more weight to me than somebody that upfront told me that they've been to jail for murder, again, depending on the circumstances around it. But, I think when people lie because they are not fully with themselves or real with themselves, and so they can't be real with you. And so if I can't be real with you, I can't be real with me, and I'm gonna bullshit us both and waste both of our times. And so I don't like liars. No.
Red flag, no red flag. He's been out of work 2 months. Keeps telling you he's in between jobs. Red flag, no red flag.
Depends on the career. I have a friend that does a lot of contract work. IT, gets paid very well for the contracts, but oftentimes finds himself in between contracts for a couple months. You know what I'm saying? So again, a situation like that, all right, I get it. It really just depends why. But let's say you're like a manager at Target or something. I don't know if I did a manager at Target, but whatever, you're a manager at Target and you get laid off. I'm giving you a month, honestly, to find something similar of equal value. But you know what I'm saying? It just really depends on the why. I'm a fair person. I think I like to look at the root of a lot of the issues. And maybe that's why I'm single, because maybe I'm like giving people all this benefit of the doubt out here. But I like to look at the root for why, because there's always a why, and I think that is more important than sometimes the what.